All right, guys, so I got a great video for y'all, but please hit the like button. A lot of my videos get yellow marked. A lot of the times you can't even find my videos. You can't find me. So if you watch this video all the way to the end and hit the like button, I promise you it will help us with this battle against the algorithm. All right, today we are talking about Fani Willis, Fulton County DA, Fani Willis. Now, the GOP senators out in Georgia are getting very, very smart. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look at this article of a meltdown of a MSNBC liberal reporter who was having a meltdown over the fact that GOP senators are now taking a look at Fulton County Jail. They're looking at it and they're saying, well, these conditions aren't right. A lot of these people that are in here, there's a lot of bad things happening in this prison that are leading to people either dying or overall bad things are happening here. Now we're going to take a look at you. We're going to take a look at you as a district attorney, and we're going to see if you're doing your job. Now, I want you to take a look. And this is, once again, the GOP senators out in Georgia are getting very smart. I told you, I have my complaints about these Democrats and Republicans, but most of the time I have my complaints about these Republicans because most of the time they are not fighting for Trump. They are fighting for the establishment. They are not pro-Trump. They're just pro whatever it is, whoever it is paying their dollars, right? Who's giving them their money. But I want you to take a look at this article. So this guy by the name of, let's go to him right here. So his name is Jahan Jones. He's having a meltdown here. Take a look at this. So he says Georgia GOPers may have found another way to target Fani Willis. Republicans have taken a new interest in the troubled Fulton County Jail. Now, a lot of liberals have had a lot of issues, right? This is what I mean with the hypocrisy between these liberals, because they have issues with Fani Willis, with all the black men who are incarcerated in Fulton County, right? All around the country. Most of the time, they're always talking about the white man. They're always talking about, and I used to be that guy too. Like, yo, listen, there's mass incarceration going on. So there's this dilemma that a lot of liberals have between each other, but all of a sudden they're looking past it because it's Donald Trump. So watch this. So now he says, Georgia Senate Republicans have chosen a convenient time to take an interest in the squalid conditions at the Fulton County Jail. What do you mean by convenient? Wouldn't it be convenient for you guys to go after Donald Trump now? I mean, it's just the hypocrisy. He also says, for decades, social justice activists and people incarcerated there have sounded the alarm about the jail's conditions. So you mean to tell me you are willing to overlook the jail's conditions because Donald Trump? Because of Donald Trump? So let me get this straight. You guys don't even like Fani Willis, but all of a sudden, you're speaking out against Republicans speaking about the jail's conditions. Guys, take a listen to this. Now, this is a very smart move by the Senate Republicans because this can go to Congress. This can go to hearings. This could be a major, major move when it comes to taking a look at Fulton County Jail as a whole and all the things that have happened there in the first place, because could definitely go back. Now, we look at Letitia James, right? You look at Jack Smith, you look at all these different AGs and ADs and judges and all these different people, it's all starting to backfire on them because most of the interests are really in their face, but except that Donald Trump is facing the same things that they're fighting against. I mean, you can't make this stuff up once again. All right, so he speaks about how activists and everybody's been sounding the alarm. And he's basically complaining about how they're sounding the alarm on something that is not good. I mean, you can't even. So Georgia GOPers have hardly lifted a finger over conditions at the jail and act as activists advocated on. So what about Democrats? What about Democrats? Right. So he also goes on behalf of those held there, a group that is predominantly black, as I told you guys. So a lot of liberals have come out. They have spoken about how black men are treated in there, but all of a sudden is a problem that Republicans are saying something about it. So Willis will likely face scrutiny over her use of resources and strategy in addressing an enormous backlog of cases that grew worse during the coronavirus pandemic. The DA is required by Georgia law to have a grand jury inspect the. Oh, baby, we're going to get the grand jury involved. This is the best thing possible. Once again, how do you How do you address all of this? Well, you go and you get people involved. So the DA is required by Georgia law to have a grand jury inspect the sanitary condition of the jail and the treatment of inmates. And it isn't clear let me read this right. And it isn't clear she's carried out that duty. Said the Senator Jason Anna Vitarte. I hope I'm saying that correctly as well. One of those chamber's top Republicans. She did find time and resources to pursue politically chosen cases when the jail has been. So once again, the whole point of this, and this Republican, I want to make sure I get his name right, Senator Jason Anna Vitarte. I hope I'm saying that correctly. What he's saying is, it's so crazy how Fani Willis has all the time in the world to go after Trump, politically motivated, when her whole jail and Fulton County overall needs to be inspected, because a lot of liberals have been complaining about this. So while a lot of liberals are cheering on Fani Willis, Republicans are like, wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So you liberals are cheering her on, but the whole time you've been speaking about the unfair treatment in America when it comes to black men, incarceration, and all these different topics. So once again, it's a very interesting. Shout out to Doug in Exile. He dropped a big piece on this earlier, and I just thought I had to go and find an article basically speaking about this, and we found the perfect one. MSNBC reporter, who is a liberal, is basically going after this senator Republican in Fulton County because he's all of a sudden is finding a way to basically flip it and basically make people understand that liberals aren't happy. That like liberals are only happy about this Trump situation because it's Trump, not because they think that Trump is guilty, but mostly because it's Trump. Most of the time, they're actually on the other side of it, right? And they're on the side of, yo, people, there's stuff going on in that jail. You need the grand jury to actually inspect this. Like, we need to inspect this whole jail system. So obviously, Fani Willis, as she was carrying out these indictments, knew that this eventually would happen. I'm not sure what type of sharpening or what type of funding she's receiving from who or what else, but I'm pretty sure that obviously we know in America, all these different people coming after Trump at the same time, carrying all these indictments and all these different things at the same time, it just lets you know that it's fishy. Once again, it's all fishy stuff. It just, to me, the way I look at this is, I can't believe the type of, how do I say, hypocrisy coming from black liberals, Hispanic liberals overall. They fought against the same system she's now using against somebody else, but they don't care because it's DJT and it's not a black man or Hispanic person. So once again, what the Republican is saying, look at you guys, the way you guys are just. So what he's going to do, look, I hope that this goes more further. I hope that they do basically go after the jail, go look at it, have a grand jury inspect it. Then they're going to find so much, and it's just going to be on and on and on from there. They can launch investigations, and it could just get out of line. In my opinion, I think it will. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you like this update, make sure to check out Midas Gold Group. Once again, call Midas Gold Group 480-360-300. Let them know Lou Valentino sent you so you could get some free silver. If you are looking to invest, if you're looking to battle against this economy, listen, the dollar is losing its value, which means that, you know, the government is trying to move to some type of central digital currency, which means that all your transactions will be monitored. So how would you combat that? You will buy precious gold and silver, so that way your value and your money can go higher. So make sure to text 23 24 25. Text Lou, my name, Lou. Text Lou to 23 24 25. Let them know that I sent you over there. Go get yourself some free silver. America First Company, veteran-owned company. Go check them out. I'll see you guys on the next.